Hi, everyone. Welcome. Inquiring Minds Wednesday. And yeah, good to see you. Great to be here. Checking in on the middle of the week news and current topics. That's what we do on Inquiring Minds. So if you have questions, throw them in. And blessed Wednesday to you. We are here. It was funny because as I was just kind of connecting in and getting ready to go live with you all and hope get tap in the in between and get answers for us. My team was reminding me to say to be in the moment. Remember, just be in the moment. When we live in this, it's so loud, all the noise of this of here, just constant noise, and even noise that we can't hear. I mean, as energy moves and connecting in, and or not even just that, but just being a part of this planet and the inference of everything. I call it, it's just noisy. So they're encouraging us to, center, be in the moment. And that'll help us. Hi, Lisa Foster. So hi, Sherry. So that came in pretty strong before even coming in here. So what's happening in the news? I have a couple questions to start, but I know we have more questions than that. Deanne says politics are shifting towards the light. MAGA darkness is resigning. Yes. Good. Thank you, Mountain Dancer. So it looks like Nevada's grand jury in Nevada has indicted 6 pro-Trump fake electors there. Did you guys hear the comment that Trump made in regard to when asked if he was, wanting to change policy and be a dictator or whatever? I don't know exactly how it was asked, so I'm paraphrasing, of course. And he said, "Oh no, only on the first day. Only on the first day." So, like, as soon as he gets into office, he says that first day he plans. Okay. Yeah, he wants to dictate, but he just said he would only do it on that first day. Okay, so mass shooting in Las Vegas is in the news. Yes, but I feel like they caught him. From what I understand, they have that under control. But people, yeah, they were. Rebecca. Oh, and I also wanted to. I read something. Mike Johnson is blurring out all the faces. Oh, I think someone wrote it in here, so that Mike Johnson was the shooter was killed. That's what I thought, Rossi. And Seascape, you have a shooting in Texas now too. What's happening? So that Mike Johnson is blurring out faces in videos on the January 6th videos. Why? Are these protected people protecting the rights of people? Oh, Texas shooting was yesterday. So we had a Texas shooting yesterday, a Las Vegas shooting today. This has to stop. 6 dead, 3 injured near Austin yesterday. Okay. Okay, Cosmic says that he said he doesn't want the DOJ to go after them. That, yeah, crazy. And it talked about his policies, and if you read his policy, some statements or something on his website or something, and he is just full of conspiracy theories and racist and anti everything on his thing. Yeah, Mimi says Mike is the way Johnson is merely playing head games with no brains. Yeah. Just crazy. I think it is an obstruction of justice, what he's doing. Oh, and that's exactly what I just said. I see it as an obstruction of justice. And Wendy says that Glenn Kirshner said blurring out faces may be an accessory after the fact. Yeah, I think it's an obstruction. Yeah. Rebecca, thank you. She said, I look pretty in pink. Felt like I needed to be bright today. Bring a little brightness. You know me, I'll wear black every day. In fact, I still have the black on. I just covered it with a little pink. Green says, I don't think this administration can do much with gun legislation while Republicans are in. I think after election, Biden will try to reinforce more strict laws. Let's take a look at that while we're here. I mean, this is how let's move into this. Put our thoughts and our energies to gun reform, and also love and light to all the families who have lost people in this gun violence, have been affected by it, and affected. But let's take a look at when we take over. When we take over, I feel like that. When the DOJ has the majority, when the Democrats have the majority and can vote and can really shift. It's gun reform is at the top of the list. I'm just being shown. It's at the top of the list. They want to address this. In fact, they already so it won't take a long time after. They're already writing it. Everything's like they're already pre-doing it or pre-writing it up or having it prepared. So as soon as they can get that ball, as soon as they hit the ground, they're going to hit the ground running with all this. Rebecca says, my son is in Vegas for a tournament. And of course I called. He's okay. Okay. More and more people are dropping the NRA memberships. Good. As we battle against the energy of weapons and war. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. There you go. We're just make Wednesdays a pink day. I like it. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. But let's take a look at the cards and see what's going to happen. But I see them hitting the ground running. They're already prepared as soon as they have the majority, what they're bringing in to swiftly make some changes. And they're keeping it under wraps right now, but that is the plan. Yep. waiting for it to shift, and exactly what they're showing here. They are keeping it under wraps, but they have things in place and planned. So you have it's backwards on this screen. Let's see how. So they have things ready to go, hidden, purposely ready to go, details. And so as soon as it shifts and they're in, they got it. They got it. Every time I go to Boulder to shop, I look. Yeah, Rebecca. I tell you what. Anymore. We have to be. Isn't that sad? I was putting these cards in the wrong deck. Isn't that sad that we have to be looking and just think of our poor babies going to school. They have to plan for this type of stuff. They do drills on this. Horrible. All right. Did I miss any? Melody says gun laws are effective in Australia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very sad they have to live that way, Rebecca, for sure. Eliza says, do not like pink, won't wear it. Coral and raspberry, yes. You do you. Okay, yeah. Right, Constance? Living somewhere new and scared to use driveways to turn around when I need to, like when you get lost or need to turn around. I know. It's just we're in such a crazy situation. Green says we're gonna need more light workers and counselors after this chaos is over. Hi, Clarence. Rose Blue's wearing pink. Love it. All right. Here we go. Oh, this was Pegasus. You must have been shaking. So we talked about this a little bit. I didn't realize I had started. Mike Johnson ordering faces blurred on January 6 videos. Isn't that obstruction of justice? Jack Smith coming for him? ? Well, okay. Gotcha, Melody. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Is Jack Smith are they looking into him? Immediately when someone gets into these positions, of course, they start investigating, they start pulling everything on this person. You got to know that. And as soon as anybody within that realm finds something, you better believe they pass it on to the people like Jack Smith and Merrick Garland. So it looks like they already have a file on him. Will he be investigated by Jack, though? Okay. Yeah. 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 It looks like they already have some goods on him, and it will come to light. But it's going to be a bit. I mean, it's. They have so much going on here, but I do feel that they will They have goods on him. They do have goods on him. And this perspective, he has a lot. He has a lot. Jack Smith already has a lot. Hi, Rhonda Ruth. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Jack Smith has so much on his shoulders already right now with everything here. But in regard to Mike Johnson, yes, there is they are looking at him. They are looking at him. But I'm not sure Jack Smith. I wonder who it would be. I don't know who it would be. Can they do that within the House, like within? Because I'm telling you, these things that are going to come out to bite him in the butt, they're coming in. It's like he's a sacrificial lamb. It was almost like oh, okay, Merrick could do it. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Like once you put yourself in the limelight like that, you are yeah. Yep. Yeah. He's in for a lot. It's coming out after him. You have the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. This is not a good struggle to be in. That outcome is the Ten of Swords. He's not the only one, but there's betrayal here. Massive betrayal. And this is regret. This is from his past coming in. So there's somebody coming in. There's some stuff coming in for him. So and whether it has to do with this whole obstruction, this is just another thing in the file. You know what I mean? That they already have going on him. Timing. Okay. Seascape. Hello. Okay, gotcha, Valeria. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that was weird. Something weird happened on my screen. I know. Congress, okay. Got it. All right. Thanks for the questions, guys. All right. Seascape. Will the repubs allow public to see Hunter Biden's inquiry? Okay, so is that going to happen? First of all, you did hear that President Biden came out and said that he was not improperly involved in his son's or brother's business dealings. So, will they allow it to be? He's pushing for it, isn't he? He's pushing for it. I don't think so. They're working really hard. They don't want to themselves. It looks like they're trying not to, because they are trying to. They're trying to be sneaky behind. You know what I mean? They wanna remain in control of the narrative, and if it's publicized, they lose that control of the narrative. It's the energy I'm getting is still up in the air, but that's the whole thing behind it. They want to remain in control of the narrative. But I'm getting a possible yes that will eventually be it. It may be eventually, yeah, televised. Yeah, Deb Z says, Hunter will sit for deposition shortly, which will be behind closed doors, but I want his testimony. Yeah, I think as far as moving forward, he's really working it to be televised because of all things being not wanting the narrative to be out there and not be controlled. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Lisa, sorry, I paused so much. Lisa says President Biden was asked by the press if he thought he was the only Democrat that would defeat Trump. He said, "I'm not the only one, but I'm going to defeat him." Good for him. I can, Rebecca. Got you started. All right. To the questions we go. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you for being here on this Wednesday as we look into some news and ask some questions. Staying in the moment, right, guys? Rebecca asked, gun violence, truth finally coming out. I would much rather listen to an empath than the. Oh, Rebecca. Yeah. I was thinking about this very thing before coming live that, you know, before coming on, I'll read some news and get some updates a little bit so we can talk about some of the key issues and not have to be inundated by it all, right? I'm happy to be here to do that with you all. Hi, Kevin, Living Vibrations. Okay. Valeria would like to know if Mike Johnson will be out of office by March of 2024. That's a possibility. February, right? February. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be, there's a reckoning calling for him. There's some kind of, he's going to be stepping into a new journey, but there's something that he has to, there's a reckoning. He's being called to reckon with something, and he's going to find himself in the defensive coming up. I'm getting February, but here you go. But let's look at some timing cards for fun, you guys. Okay, not dancer, gotcha. Okay. Oops. All right. All right. I think that. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin, what did you get on that? On him leaving? But for fun, we're going to look at this. All right. Staying in the moment, guys. Exactly what the team said. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, well, I'm going to draw again. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. For sure, I think we're going to start seeing something happen in February. February is what I was getting, right? Was I getting January, February? Yeah, I was getting February. But by April, we're going to see something. But I did get the February card. That's what they're showing me. But April's the second card, so I don't know timing. Heidi, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys, that is very appreciated this holiday season. Thank you. All right. Eclipse on April 8th. Ooh. Okay. Deb Z says she thinks that McCarthy's leaving for big money. He's leaving early. He's leaving. He could be in there till 2025, but he's leaving early. And I have a feeling there's some connections to why he's leaving early, but he's playing the narrative of I'm still going to fight from wherever I'm at. But yeah, I wonder if it is someone offered him something bigger like that. A lot of people are doing that. Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. All right, Melody. We're going to look at this with Melody, you guys. If you have all my readers here. Did I miss what you said, Kevin? I probably did. Oh, no, you haven't answered yet. I was wondering what you got. Like if you got a month he was leaving or whatever. Okay. Will Hurricane Jasper hit off the coast of Queensland? Will Hurricane Jasper off the coast of Queensland hit? I do feel February, March. Okay. Yeah. So between now and April, right? So I got the April card. I do feel coastal. I'm not sure. I think what it feels like is more of like like maybe not hit straight on, but you're gonna get some nasty winds out of this on some coastal stuff. some coastal damage, but I don't feel like a direct hit is what I'm, it maybe it by the time it does come in, maybe it turns into something, it's still heavy duty, but not like, I'm not sure what number they have the cyclone at. Um, uh, so, um, I think, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. It's at a 4 now. So I do like, I think it'll by the time, I don't know if there's some kind of turn there or whatever. I do feel some coastal, but I don't know that it's a category 4 at that point. But still, even if it's a, um, you know, uh, what do they call it? Like a tropical storm or whatever, it still is so damaging because we're just not used to all that surge of water and wind. I'm getting a lot of wind with this. Um, and so you're getting that wind damage. And so there will be some of that going on, but it's not going to be like, um, it's not going to be, it's not going to be a 4. How's that? I do feel like the cycle's going to, and it'll go off to a different direction. Okay. Um, yeah, that's what I'm sensing. Let's pray that in. Go on. Go a different direction. Boop. Boop. Jasper, go a different direction. Yeah. But I still, yeah. Okay. Keep us posted, Melody, and stay safe. Stay safe. Okay. Pegasus wants to know by January, we'll only have, so by January, the Republicans will only have a 2-member lead in the House. Is Pegasus correct? Someone let Pegasus know. Okay. Let's look here. All right. And again, thank you, Rhonda Rue. Thank you. Thank you. We did that one. All right, Rebecca. Rebecca is asking, hi, Rebecca. Rebecca is asking, will Congress vote to fund Ukraine? Okay. And Michelle Mybell says, yes, a 2-member lead. So that's answering that. Okay, we got lots of yeses for you. Thank you. All right. Will Congress vote to fund Ukraine? How do you guys like, have you heard Liz Cheney and her coming out, just truth? And I guess is she on a book tour? Is that why we're seeing so much of her right now? Anyway, so tired of people. And so what my team was reminding me of in this situation, I was just stepping in And they were showing me Liz Cheney speaking, and the one thing that they're highlighting here is when she on January 6th, and she was in a break room or some sort of a separate room, and she was in there just going through her speech that she was going to be giving or whatever. And there's tables set up with all these papers to sign, stating that they didn't agree. They felt like Trump won or whatever, that they were disagreeing with, um, saying, yes, Biden won, that the whole thing, right? She said when she was sitting there that people were coming in and, the Republicans were coming in and signing that they didn't believe that it was the election was won or whatever, and that they had, kind of agreed with not allowing, don't sign, what is that called? What they were doing, whatever. So, and saying stuff under their breath, like the things that we do, like literally, she quoted the things. One of them was saying the things we do for the orange Jesus. And so literally, yeah, sir, thank you, Dancer. I wish you were sitting right here to help me with my remembering things. I'm tired today, so the word thing is harder for me today. Certifying the electoral votes. So they were like not wanting to certify the electoral votes, so they were signing their names and literally not agreeing to it, but signing it because they're literally puppets. Literally puppets. And so that's what they're bringing in with this. So Rebecca, in answer to, will Congress vote to fund Ukraine, these puppets, it's just a puppet, and it's so tiring. They're tired of it too. Of course they want to fund Ukraine, but they have to, they're puppets, and the puppeteers is guiding them to whether or not they're going to let it go through. Okay. So let's see. Will it pass? And I feel like a redacted, and I get this isn't redacted, but they're using words to help me understand it. So we want funding. Let's say and I'm making this number up. Let's say we want a $5 million funding. Maybe it's a $2 million one. Yeah, Trump is running Congress. It's deplorable. Yes, exactly, Apple. A delay still. Okay, Kevin says it's feeling like it's going to pass, but it feels like a bit of a delay. So I'm getting a bit of a to it as well. And so I do feel a pass as well, but I feel like it's either like it's not like it's not as much as they were hoping for, but they're gonna get some help, and Biden is asking them. He's like, this has to pass. This aid has to pass now. So let's take a look. Yeah, we're tired. We're tired of this show, Mousy. Mousy says, I wish this Trump this was over. There's so much disharmony here. It will pass. But you have dishonesty, you have disharmony, you have troublemakers and reckless people trying to wreak havoc, and they're using this as a platform. Little do they not think that they are having blood on their hands by doing this? They think that they're not going to be held responsible. It is horrible what they're doing. but they will be. It will be. It will pass eventually. But some kind of awakening has to happen. Yeah, it will. I just don't know how much or when or how is it going to. Because I also feel what Kevin was feeling, some kind of glitch. My thought was that maybe, trying to get it passed, maybe they lower what they want right now so but then at least get something there and then again later. But Kevin says it feels like the beginning of the year. 45 is trying to get Abbott to be his VP. That would be quite a shit show, wouldn't it? There would be a mass exodus in the United States. Melody, if that happens, get ready for us. Do you have a fold-out couch for me? Jeez. All right. Yeah, Sissy, we kind of talked about that a little bit at the beginning today, about him saying that, when confronted with this, that he said, well, only on the first day would he do his own thing. But that's ridiculous. I heard on CNN Trump said he was going to do away with the Constitution and go after all his opponents, and now the news, they're calling him a dictator. They're calling it out now. We've been saying it forever. Always room for me. Thank you, Melody. Yeah. So yeah, they're finally speaking it out. Wayne says he doesn't need a VP. He just does it himself anyway. Right. Yeah, believe what he says, Holly says. Yeah, that's exactly it. Even though he says only on the first day, that I don't believe. All right. Rossi. Hi, Rossi. Rossi asks, will Santos tell will Santos tell all and cause further investigations of the GOP? Or does the DOJ know do they already know everything? Do they already know everything? Well, it's one thing to know things, but it's another when you have someone who can testify to it, right? Or firsthand it. See, and that's the problem with Santos is a lot of the stuff he knows is not firsthand. It's just, what people know about things. But some people are nervous to what he has and will be sharing and has shared. Wow, Abbott and 45 have been meeting at different campaign stops. Wow, we need to look at that. I'm just going to highlight that so I remember Shockwave. Okay, let's take a look. What's going to happen with his tell-all? People see him as a joke anyway, so kind of hard, but he does have some goods. Yeah, exactly, Debsy. He does have some goods. But the credibility, that's what they'll go for, is his credibility. Mm-hmm. He'll try, but I feel like it's just, they see it as just empty stuff coming out. But I mean, it doesn't stop him from talking. He will definitely do his little tell-all book and try to bring people down. Yes, Martha. Okay. Exactly, Deb. Liar, liar, Santos pants on fire. Well, for entertainment purposes only. All right. Okay. Rebecca's bringing us to Russia might invade Finland. Can you look at that? Susan Lynn said that Susan Lynn got a hit on that. Okay. Russia might invade Finland. They had all these plans. I feel like a lot of these things, that they had all these plans. I'm feeling a disruption in them, and yeah, a disruption in the plans is what I'm hearing. Yeah, that might have been the plan, but I feel like there's a little bit of they may really. That might be in the plans, but they're going to have to avoid that plan because of there's going on here, and so I feel like there was a disruption in the plan there. What is going on with Putin right now? Let's check that. Let's check. Kevin, what did you have on that? Every time I check, he's still hooked up. I still see machines, but maybe I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to throw cards on this. Yeah, I still feel that that there's a possibility that he's still not in a place of being able to like coma-ish. Oh yeah, that's what I saw, Kevin. That's what I keep seeing. Kevin says he's not doing well. I saw Ivy giving him some fluids. I don't see him around much longer. That's exactly. Every time I check in, I just see him hooked up to Ivy. And I do feel that there's a loss there, but that whoever is kind of in charge of what's going on right now over there, it's still working on the energy of that he's still there. They're still trying to do their plan out here with this. And I'll show you what I'm looking at. Those of you who do read cards, maybe you can read these even better than, obviously you can. Trust me, you can. I'm not really a card reader. I love using them though, because it shows pictures. It shows, we can see the story right in front of us. But I have the Judgment, the Devil, and then the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So to me, this person is stuck in a loop of kind of like, this feels coma-ish to me for entertainment purposes only. And then you have the government who's continuing to scam and go off the energy that he's still here, being deceitful. Okay. And that's the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, in both in reverse. Okay. So there you have it. So yeah. So they're still trying to bleed off of his being here. And you can, I think you can tell by some of the things that comes out. It wouldn't be something that he would necessarily have said or done it that way. It's I wonder if there's any experts watching him and being able to go, oh, that doesn't sound like him. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. All right, Apple. Apple wants Apple wants to know, will the Trump kiddos be keeping all their new $1 million Florida homes? Will they be keeping their homes in Florida? Consolidating. I feel like they're going to need to start. They are going to start consolidating some of this. That's the word I got. Whatever that means, consolidating. Yeah, not his style, Laura. Hi, Sherry Berry. Thank you. Yay. I like hearing that. Okay. Let's see. Kiddos keeping their homes. I feel they dropped in the word consolidating. So whatever, do they have, I mean, obviously they must have more than one home, but yeah, we got a lot. Yeah. Okay. Reckless, just, yeah. Yeah. So I do feel that in general, they are going to, there's a defeat feeling here with their wealth. Their wealth is coming to a failure, and they're going to have to start consolidating. That's what I'm getting. A lot of stress, recklessness, stress. They're losing it. They're losing it, guys. All right. Let's do this. Where are we? We have time. I'm laughing because Diva said that Taylor Swift is Times Person of the Year again. How does Trump feel over this? He probably made his own time cover for himself to put up on the wall, so he doesn't have, so he can be in his own delusion about it. You know what I mean? He creates his own narrative, so he doesn't have to be affected by it. But good for Taylor. You know, the first time I don't really, I know some of her music just because my granddaughter, but the thing that caught my eye years and years ago with her was her heart for giving, and she would give presents to people and like gift them with the bunch of gifts, and I just thought that was so sweet. Like, she truly is a kind person. Great question, Sissy. All right. Good. Yeah, Kevin says he sees Taylor Swift gaining momentum for Gloria Johnson for Tennessee Senate race. Good. She definitely has an ability that she came in with that, she can deal with fame. She can deal with, uh, abundance. She's good at it. And I noticed that years and years ago. I mean, years ago when she was doing you guys remember when she was doing that gift thing every year for Chris she would just abundant of gifts out, and it hit me then. She really has this really amazing ability to share, and this is totally her. Totally her. Yeah, and she'll continue to be and bring in abundance and give, and she's using her platform properly to bring in beautiful change. Look at her, like this is totally her. She's she's a combination of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords together. So this is a very honest, a very emotional, empathic person who is very creative and and brings fulfillment, helps fulfill other people's dreams as well. She brings she is empowered. She's not controlled or stuck by anything, and she will continue to find opportunities to bring expansion. Okay, that's her. Like it. She works the law of attraction. Yeah. Yay, she's helping register hundreds of thousands of Swifties to vote. Good, good, good. Okay. Yay. Good for her. Good for her. Okay. And we have time for one more. And I also, while I'm looking for another question here, I will be uploading a prediction video. I want to do it soon because I want to see it. I want to watch everybody else's. Everybody else, whoever else has done it. I want to watch theirs as well. So, but I can't watch it until I do mine because I don't want it all jumbled up in my head. So I will be doing my predictions in the next couple of weeks. Get that uploaded and done. I've been really tired lately, you guys. Just really tired. I feel whatever with you all know you're right there with me. You know what I'm talking about. I just feel I'm tired. So trying to throw in something on top of what I already do is it's kind of like gotta do that. Um, all right, we'll end on this one. But thank you for all the questions, guys. Yeah, Melissa says tired too. Yeah, I've been during you guys see, y'all are right there with me. So whatever's happening, this whole thing. I know that I generally know if I'm going through it, we're all going through it together, whatever this is. But yeah, definitely don't have that extra energy. I feel tired, pain, solar flares. Oh, okay. Carol says solar flares. Okay. I'm telling you guys, I like you, I also am very affected by that kind of stuff. And I don't know it's I'm like, I don't know. I figure something's happening. I just don't know what it is, but that makes sense to me. Yeah. And Neptune went direct today. What, Eliza, does that give us some hope to eat wholesome soup, get potassium? Okay, Deanne, thank you. I love soup. Do you live in Colorado Springs, Deanne? Wholesome soup for me. All right. All right. Mary Loden, hello. What is happening with Mitch McConnell? He hasn't been on the news lately. kind of like, what is that called with what's that called? The man behind the curtain? Trump. Trump is making me. That's right, Sissy. Oh, Sissy, I wanted to look at what your question real quick. Oh, and there's Sheila. We're going to be on Sheila's channel. I posted it. I'm going to be on Sheila's channel in 30 minutes. But I feel like he's the wizard behind the curtain. Wizard of Oz. Thank you, Wayne. Wayne's all, oh my God, Debbie. Yeah. Yeah. He's off balance. Did I say he was off balance? Because that's the first card. Off balance. But trying to regain stability here. It's just too much. It's getting overwhelming he's getting overwhelming to kind of manipulate from behind the curtain. They're just like keeping him behind this curtain, and he's calling the shots there to try to keep things moving forward. But I think we're going to hear something new. I think we're going to hear something coming in soon in regard to him and some choices he's making, because it's getting too much for him to balance. It's getting too much. It's getting too much for him to balance. So I feel like we may be hearing he may be passing the baton, so to speak, soon. All right, one more thing before I go. But come hang out with Sheila and I, you guys. And, I think what we're doing is opening up to all questions, I feel like. Was that right, Sheila? Sissy, I mean, not Cece. Sissy. Do you feel the January 6th case will go after the congressional leaders who were involved? Yes, I do. Woo. Okay. Okay, Diva. That happened to me too. Last night, Diva couldn't fall asleep, and so got to bed at 6:30 a.m. this morning. My brain was going on overdrive. I was on overdrive last night too. Couldn't sleep. It also happened to our sister Lisa, and we were like in the middle of the night. We're like, "What's going on?" Yeah, interesting, right? Double dose of Debbie today. All right, Sissy. Do you feel this energy? Case will go after the yes. I do, Sissy. I do feel that they will. And they're really focusing in on, I'm getting there's, Michelle, thank you. Blessings. But they are going after anybody that was connected in here. They're focusing on a few particular, but yes, they are going after them. Anybody connected to the devil, going after him. Anybody who were shifty in this, yeah, deceitful people, they are going after him. Yep. Okay, Mercury goes retrograde on the, that's all we need, Carol's another thing. All right, love you guys, and I will see you on Friday night with Lisa, Newsflash Friday. And members, we have our thing, and I'll be on with Sheila in now 25 minutes, and I think it's all questions, I think it's open to any and all types of questions. And yeah, and I will see you guys later. Love you. Thank you for hanging out, Lisa. Thank you for all your moderating and stuff. Love you. And thank you, everyone, for your donations. Greatly appreciated. Very much appreciate you. So blessings, and we will see you on the next time. Take care. Stay safe, Melody.